build the Ben Rose baseball field up for the kids, and they're trying to raise money. And he went to the Patriots because he was going to get a couple of football helmets and have them autographed by all the players.
Yeah.
Do you know that Bob Kraft and the Patriots? Now this is a former Patriot, and he's part of the alumni.
Right.
He goes to the every game they have at the Gillette Stadium. The alumni go and sign autographs. So the stadium makes money and all this stuff. And do you know that they made him buy those helmets?
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
They made him pay for those helmets.
Wow,
Like they couldn't say, go ahead, take them.
Yeah,
It's for
charity.
charity.
It's for the kids.
Oh,
And they made the man pay for and this is a former Patriot.
Former Patriot, the boo.
This is a former Patriot.
Yeah.
Anything they do in Gillette Stadium, they have to pay full price. And these are former players.
Wow.
That's pretty.
We got an autograph recently. We got an autograph football from the Patriots, and it was because of somebody takes the videos, and Chuck Lally, one of my board members, got it. And I told Roland James, boy, you know something? I feel fortunate as hell.
Yeah.
Because I got a football signed by Kevin Folk
Right.
and Wes Welcome
Yeah.
to raffle off.
Exactly.
We got it sitting at the house ready for the next thing we have. But I feel very fortunate now.
Yeah.
I seriously, for them to make their players pay,
I know.
whoa.
Makes no sense.
And not only that, I mean, it's for a charity. It's to help the kids.
Exactly.
So more reason to say, hey, you know what? Here's 3 helmets. Like they can't do that.
Yeah.
Right. They probably have helmets back there that players have used, and they're in a barrel
Exactly.
over there
Exactly.
in case they need parts from it.
Exactly.
So they even take those and say, hey, that was worn by so and so.
Yep, exactly. Go ahead,
Raffle
Bob.
that off.
508-979-1600. Please give us a call. We want to hear from you out there. If you're watching, please call us up. Tell us what's on your mind. I started to mention about the Celtics. They are back on track.
Sean Rondo looks good, doesn't he?
Although Rondo is excellent. Rondo's excellent. Although they have a tough stretch coming up. They have 3 games with Orlando, Atlanta, and the Lakers. Ouch. Ouch. You know who's surprising the heck out of me this year as far as teams? Oklahoma City. You see their record?
Yeah. Who's good?
29-7?
Yeah, you know who else is playing very well too?
Memphis.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Those are the future right there, I think. They're going to upset a lot of people.
We'll see.
I'm Cleveland, of course, right up there again.
And how about your Bruins, Bob? How they doing?
Oh my God.
The who?
Yeah, oh, okay.
Oh, you're doing like we do now.
The who?
Yeah.
They lost their last 5 in a row.
They just,
Did they?
Yeah.
5 in a row.
Oh, I thought you knew that, Joe.
No,
Oh, the Bruins
I
have hit
told
the
you.
skids. They're just
Yeah,
bad.
I do not
They
follow
are,
hockey at all.
they're B-A-D-D
Sometimes they'll
bad.
just come
But they don't.
across.
They have a lot of injuries, don't they?
A few.
Yeah.
A few.
Well,
So,
no, few significant injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a big difference, Bob.
One of their big things wasn't it, after the last season or whatever, they got rid of their top scorer or
They got rid of
There
their
was a
top
lot of
scorer,
talk
Phil,
Because
on
he
there.
was a problem.
Phil Kessel, top
He was a
scorer.
problem. He was a problem.
He was sort of like the
Was
Manny
he?
Ramirez of the Bruins, kind of.
okay, yeah,
Good
so-
talent, good one-way
Right,
player.
but he disrupts everything.
I
Disrupts
guess
the clubhouse.
I
A lot
guess
of
he
Not
did.
good. You
They
can't
said a
have-
lot of trouble in the clubhouse.
Yeah, you can't have that.
And you
can't
know he
have
had
that, of
testicular
course.
cancer, and he came back from it though.
Yeah. Wow.
You know. So
Hey, let's. So, what do you think about this thing with Big Baby wanting to change his name?
To what? The big baby?
the
No,
Glo-
Big Baby wants a new nickname.
Oh, new nickname.
what's he want to be
So
called?
what
Big
we-
I
Daddy.
have no clue.
Where are we gonna get him?
I think he should worry about playing ball. Never mind
Right,
arguing with
never
people in
mind.
the
Well,
audience because
see,
they call him fat.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is this is why they call him Big Baby probably
Because he
No,
cried.
because of the little skirmishes he
No,
gets
they've been
into.
calling they've been calling Big Baby since college.
Yeah.
And that doesn't have nothing to do with it. Had to do. I forgot what it had to do with.
He probably was a cry.
They used to call him Baby Shaq.
Yeah, he
used to
probably
call
was a
Baby
cry.
Shaq.
He probably was always crying about something.
No, when he played at USC now.
No?
I mean at LSU he wasn't.
He wasn't a cry. No.
He wasn't that bad. He was. Nobody did give him a hard time in that school. You kidding me?
He was fined $25,000 last
For
week.
arguing, for talking back to a fan.
Right.
To a fan. What's he doing talking to a fan?
I wonder what
Well, some fans can get pretty vicious.
Yeah, but
I wonder what the
like
fan
Ray,
said.
like Ray Allen said, it was about his weight. Like Ray Allen said, you got to bring yourself above that.
Of course you do.
You got to bring it. And speaking of Ray Allen,
You're a professional.
Yeah.
did you hear the rumors?
Yeah, trading.
They trade Ray Allen. I'm becoming a Laker fan.
You see the trade that I heard today?
What?
I'll tell you what. If Don Nelson pulls this off, I'll be happy, but I think he would need to be examined.
What's the trade you're
Monty Ellis
for who?
for Ray Allen, straight up.
You'll be happy with that?
Yes.
Why would you be happy with
Monty Ellis is one of the best guards in the whole league
that? Why would you be happy with that?
because he's a lot younger.
Yeah.
Ray Allen is not shooting the ball as well as he did.
He's
2
had a
years
couple
ago.
of bad games.
He's wearing down.
And how many games has he saved this year for the Celtics? Many.
I know he has.
That's
I know he's hit the clutch shot.
Let me tell you something.
Right
They get
now.
rid of Ray Allen, they're fools. They are fools. Fools.
Well, you know they won't re-sign him. His contract's up at the end
They
of the
don't
year.
re-sign him. They're fools.
They won't re-sign him. I predict they won't re-sign him.
I predict they'll re-sign him for a year.
There's so many people out there like Bosch and Wade. They're going to try to go after them guys for the salary
And
cap.
what is Bosch and Wade going to do in Boston? First of all, Bosch isn't really that great of a ball player.
Wade?
He's not a type of ball. What are they going to do in Boston, Bob? Do you think there's enough balls for Wade and Paul Pierce?
Oh, well, there was enough balls for Ray Allen and Paul Pierce.
That's because Ray Allen made a concession. Ray Allen gave up a lot of his game. He made a lot of sacrifices for the Celtics. So for them to trade him, it's a business again.
If they
It's a
don't
business.
re-sign him, the only reason would be the salary cap. If they want to find somebody else, because
That's a horse
they are
play.
getting old. The Celtics
They
are
are
getting
getting
old.
old. They are getting old, but they can do it without getting rid of any part of the big three.
Right.
They still can do it without getting any part of the big three.
Well, they'd have to re-sign him to maybe a 1 or a 2 year deal. That's it.
No, what they got to do is they got to get rid of people like Scalabrini and stuff like that.
Well, I think he's up anyway. He had a real long contract.
Scalabrini just resigned last year, bro.
Oh, okay. See? There's some reason he's popular.
Yeah, he is popular, but guess what? He's not popular if you're not winning me a championship.
Exactly.
You're not winning me a championship, you ain't that popular with me.
No.
Well, they're getting.
I just hope they do the right thing, that's all. I hope they don't trade Ray Allen.
Well, they may not trade Ray Allen.
Big for them.
They may not trade him, but I don't think they'll resign him.
He plays the most minutes out of any Celtic. They were talking about that the other day. He plays more minutes than any other Celtic in uniform. So, gee, because he's a little run down and he's missing, don't you think he deserves a little?
Yeah, right.
You play 41 minutes of a game when Paul Pierce plays 32 and Rondo plays 34 and Kevin Garnett plays 21 if we're lucky.
Or maybe they should cut back on Ray Allen's minutes a little
Yeah,
more.
exactly.
But they don't do it.
Exactly. So, I don't know.
I don't know either. We have a
Hey,
phone
we
call.
have a phone
Hey.
We have John on line 1.
What's he doing, Colin? I thought he'd be at the New Bedford game.
Maybe, does he have a cell phone?
I don't know.
Good evening, John.
Good evening, Bob.
How are you?
I just figured I'd call to say I called. I haven't got much to say except, Joe, my condolences.
That's all right, buddy.
Hey,
And,
John. John,
Yes.
how do you like that strategy?
Well, I think Joe's going Boston and he don't know it.
He's what?
Huh?
I said I think Joe is going Boston sports and he don't know it.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
a hat. No.
No, not the
Yeah.
hat.
No
Not the
more
hat.
hat.
You said wait until next year. That's what Boston says all the time. Wait till next year.
Yeah, but we've been lucky in Boston this decade, John.
Yeah,
We've
that's
got a lot
what
of
I'm
winners.
saying. Joe's picking it up. He's slowly turning Boston.
Hey, John, can you believe these guys? Can you believe these guys comparing the Jets to the Patriots?
Yeah, they got to compare themselves to somebody. They're nothing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks
I asked him, I says, how
Thanks
many
a lot,
Super Bowls
John.
have you guys won?
Thanks a lot, John.
And he tells me, oh, we won one. We won one.
We started it.
Yeah, you started it, all right.
Yeah, I've been listening. I've been listening. I haven't been home, and I'm not going to the New Bedford Dartmouth game.
Yeah, oh yeah, is that the same way you told me you weren't going to the game last time? And I
No,
look up
I-
and there you are?
I'm not going.
Not
I'm not
going.
feeling
You said
too
that.
well. I'm not going.
You said
Why
that
aren't you
plainly.
going?
I'm feeling too well.
Oh, okay, then I can understand it.
My health comes before watching.
That's
two
right,
teams that
Okay,
I
I
don't
can
care
understand
about.
that. I can understand that.
What else is on your mind, buddy?
Before I go to the Dartmouth New Bedford game, I'll go to the Whittingham Vogue game.
Why?
He's a Volk man.
Thank you.
I know you're a
welcome.
Volk man,
You're
but
welcome, John.
are you, what do they call it, sadist? Or you like seeing people get crushed?
Oh,
You forget, I played when we got crushed too.
That's right.
It's no big deal.
Yeah,
you
no,
play,
no.
You play to play. Win or
Okay.
lose, you play to play.
It's
Wait,
part
let me
of the
ask you a
game.
question, John.
You just did. Ask me
My son
another
went to
one.
Volk, you know that, so anyways. Let me ask you a question.
You just did. Ask me another one.
What's your prediction?